guys? Back in today with another reaction to MarriageToxin. I forgot I was watching for a second because I've got a couple videos lined up. But yeah, looking forward to see this episode. Really liked the girl introduced in the last episode. I thought she was fantastic. Do you know what? I'm just going to start that again because I think I've messed up the timer. Yeah, really enjoyed her character. She's one of the Beastmaster crew who slaughtered last episode. We didn't see it, fortunately, but kind of sad seeing all their animals just like stand over their dead bodies. Yeah, kind of sad for the animals. But really like the assassin guy. It turns out we're actually going to be working with him to go against the animal masters. And yeah, it was a very unexpected change of events towards the end of the episode, wasn't it? But as I said, I think the hamster master girl, I called her the ham master. I think she's probably my favourite of the girls so far already. And I really liked the last girl, so yeah. Very excited to see more of her and what a hamsters can get up to. And we did see it as more than one. I did initially assume it was just she had the one hamster. And yeah, not exactly too useful. But we saw something really cool in Beastars with some rats. And they're like an amalgamation of rats that turn into this like rat mecha suit. So I'm kind of hoping we see something similar here with hamsters, maybe. I assume that's the guy we're going to be up against. I think we did see a glimpse of him last week, maybe. Looks quite a lot like our female hamster master. So I assume they're maybe siblings. They're all within the same family, but they look so alike. They must be quite closely related. Killer kiss. Let's go. Just in case. A SWAT? That was a sommelier. Where that was. You're gonna swim? Oh yeah, we knew that. I don't know about you guys, but if I was him, I'd be like, yeah, this is my wife. Right? She's nice. She's pretty. But she's familiar with the business. So that's not like a big deal. It's pretty perfect, no? She's not nearly as young as the last girl. I think the last girl was a bit too young, wasn't she? Oh, it's a Kraken. Oh fuck! Holy crap! Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. At this point, anything goes. Oh. Well, I'm not sure that would have hurt, but I don't know. Maybe it would have. But you would have been doing blackface for a week, maybe, right there. I know that stuff's really hard to get off you. Where'd you spawn from? Oh, this reminds me of that Simpsons episode. Grab that shit and chunk out the camera. But I love this. This is what I do when I make food, of course. Get a YouTube video up how to do it properly. Fucking hell, we sent it back to the N64 days. Right, that's probably, yeah, it's quite a lot of money's worth of squid there, I reckon. Fastest man, eh? I kind of doubt that with some of the abilities we've seen so far. Aliens, eh? Fucking hell. Really? Stalk? Crane? The Bunda Constrictor? You're not even allowed to ask about it, bro. Come on now. Oh my god, holy crap. Imagine they would just poo on you. I'm Alfred Hitchcock right now. I said the terrain looks pretty funny, doesn't it? What does it mean get? What does it mean go to America? Oh, you know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of that fucking. Have you seen that picture of that like hawk, eagle, with that like claw, and it's like that. I don't really know how to describe it because it's so simple, but it's yeah, it's literally just like an eagle with a baseball like in its claw, and it's got this giant. It's really cool artwork. I think it's like I can't remember what it's from, but it's quite old. I remember, I think. And it's really cool. It just reminded me of that a little bit. What does it mean here? Like, I'll finish this job and get America. What does it mean, like, buy America? I'm not sure tens of billions would be enough to buy America, to be honest. Maybe some countries, some small countries, maybe. But I'm not sure what he meant by that. I imagine he means move to America, play baseball, perhaps. That's something I always ask about in these like supernatural shows where these people have got like these abilities. I mean, Gero wouldn't be able to do anything because of like doping tests and such. But you think these people would just like quit their job and become a professional athlete? You're so fast. Why don't you just quit being an assassin and be like a sprinter or some kind of like, yeah. I always bring that up in these like supernatural shows. Like, would you be allowed to? Would you be allowed to participate if you've got like some kind of supernatural power or ability like this? Or if you would, why wouldn't you? A lot of money in that kind of stuff, and you don't have to kill people. For your dirty tactics. Okay. And the production of the show really is amazing, isn't it? Flashbang. Oh, gas grenade. God damn, his names for his moves are long, aren't they? Too long. Pretty simple. Oh, he's all talk. he's really like, yeah, no need for torture or anything. Yeah. Koala Master. What the hell is that guy gonna do? I mean, koalas look like they can be pretty nasty little creatures. They look pretty cute. It reminds me of that fucking koala from Hunter x Hunter. He's a little bastard. But yeah, real life koalas are little rats as well. It can be. Doggo. Do you reckon he's the dog master? I mean, he's got like a raccoon thing on his neck, so. Marriage. Operation White Knight. Yeah, that is accurate. Bro, what was that face? What was that face for? Look at the hamsters. Ah, look at the wall. The Great Wall of Hamster China. Oh, that looks like Henry the Hoover. Oh god. What the fuck? Totem pole. What the fuck is that? Are you telling me that they killed the Spearmaster, stole his blood, and then infused it with that guy? So he's now the bird Spearmaster? Joel, this intro reminds me a bit of, if any of you guys have played Tower 3, I think it is, where like the murderers get like their own, like when you fight the bosses, they get their own little like introduction of how many years they should be in prison for. These intros kind of remind me of that. Is that a thing in here? You can like take a bloodline's blood and mix it with your own and then gain their abilities. That seems pretty awesome, regards to just easily being able to take an ability, right? Not sure what, like, this is a great combination. Birds and spears. I mean, I guess it's an area assault as well as a ground assault, so it's not like the worst thing ever, but I struggle to see too much of a synergy, but there probably are some really good synergies you could have with this, just off the top of my head. If you were like we sort of heard about the Rhino Master earlier. If you were like the Rhino Master, as well as like the Helicopter Master, as I said a minute ago, you could have a kind of dual front attack of ground and skies. But yeah, fucking whatever. Imagine you guys could probably come up with a lot more creative stuff than that. Silent Thruster. You're telling me we're dodging at a rate of 0.01? No, that's, what the fuck is this visual? That was totally wrong, by the way. We're dodging one of these every 0.01 seconds, is what I meant to say. That's crazy. These poor birds, by the way. These poor bloody birds. Fuck, it's like a mecha anime. Do you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of Shoutmon from bloody Digimon. I think that the Starmons that kind of add together to make this like sword. That kind of reminds me of that. Oh no. Kuma. CG. Very cute. It's just doing a bit of training. A bit of training, bless him. That polar bear. Give me blood. Give me your insides. That is a polar bear, to be fair. That's a ruthless bear. These poor birds. These poor bloody birds. I mean, you've got to assume Gyros would be one of the most wanted in this industry, wouldn't it? Poison, like we're talking about the assassin business. You're gonna want to be resistant to poison. It's Bird's Ball, actually. I was kind of questioning. It was getting strangled that whole time. And oh wow, that was a bit of a shame because I did quite like this guy. The guy was actually pretty decent, wasn't he? There's no way at bat he's carrying all those birds. That was never taken off. I'm sorry to say. But yeah, it's a shame. Because this guy was actually pretty cool. I mean, he was uncool, but in a cool way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was really uncool, which made him quite cool. Oh shit, a leech. Oh shit, it helped us. We stabbed it. Ah. Oh, so they wanted his blood. That's that her the whole time. Sorry. That is this woman in here this whole time? What's there blood in there? Is this a recently deceased bear then? Was it her in there before, or did she just do this recently? Like, why is there like? This was a thing prepared. There wouldn't be blood in there, so she must have killed that thing quickly. Maybe she jumped into it at the moment it got killed right here. I don't know. But yeah, I guess it makes sense that their plan was to get his blood for some reason. Not sure why. I don't think he's got any kind of. I think he's just a random guy, right? I don't think he's connected with any like assassin family. I think they mentioned last episode he's just a anomaly, in regards to his like power and such. But what the hell, chicken here the whole time. Pretty good job of acting like a bear. I mean, again, I'm not sure how long she was acting like a bear. If she was, like, fuck knows. But I'm not sure what they've achieved by getting his blood. Honestly, really not sure. Byakko. Isn't that like some kind of legendary dog thing or something? I don't know. Which one's Byakko? Her or two of them? Probably two. So as long as you have his, you can mix as many as you like, probably then. Okay, so I don't really get that one. Like I can like be like, oh okay, like with the family stuff. Oh okay, that kind of makes sense. The bloodlines, lineage of these skills, like it kind of makes sense. But again, this is just some random guy. How are you getting his physical abilities from his blood like that? Yes, his blood is probably slightly different from a normal person's. In regards to his body being that much different from a normal person's, but it's not like, again, he's like, I don't think that one makes nearly as much sense. I won't bother someone at the time. I don't think that one makes nearly as much sense as a master's kind of blood. Boosts thinking speed and physical strength. Like I don't think that would, like, even in this show where so much is possible. I don't really get that one. So what if I was to obtain Einstein's blood, I would have increased thinking potential. I don't know. That doesn't sit that well with me, honestly, that one. It's whatever though. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Hey, that's that sound effect from My Hero Academia. You know, like the intermission kind of, when they put like the like in the middle of the episode when there's like a pause and they like focus on like a stats of like a hero. That's that same sound effect. Oh, Hans has done a good job. See, I don't think it's the case you use this. I just don't think you're using. I think you could maybe use them a bit better. Feed your hamsters some meat and make them carnivores and make them ruthless and make them man killers. Again, if you really wanted to, you could use her ability in a very good way, I think. Probably a bit more of a sneaky way, like have the hamsters like steal information and like sneak into places, and it'd be pretty good at that kind of stuff. You've got to recognise what you're capable of, I think, for her. Obviously, she doesn't actually want to be in like this business, so that all means nothing, but yeah. Yeah, really good episode. Really good episode. Rest in peace to the avian airball guy. Baseball geezer. It was actually quite nice. But yeah, some really nice action and animation as usual. Quite a lot of CGI today, I think I saw. But looked pretty good. I will say sometimes the setting of like, I mean, it was a pretty bland, ordinary setting of just like some rocks, but it did look pretty ordinary and bland. Again, not really sure there's much you could do about that. In like the shots where it's like a bird's eye view looking down, it was just like a bit boring to look at. But that is very nitpicky. Is what you're meant to do on like how are you meant to do anything with that? This is the setting that they're fighting in. You can't do anything about it. Oh shit! See, you know what? I had a feeling she'd come back. That is who I think it is, right? Is that no? Maybe this is someone else. I kind of thought this was the water person we saw in the opening kind of arc. The one in that suit that had that kind of allergy to. I mean, I guess it's not her because she's out in the open, but I thought that was her because we see this person in the opening, and I always assumed this was her. Where is she here? It kind of looks like her. Maybe I'm just tripping. Don't really get a great look here. I don't really get a great look. I'll try and get up on my anime list. I think we see this girl in the opening that we saw in the preview there. I always just thought it was the Water Master girl. I guess not. I guess it is a different character. Again, apologies guys, I'm just going to look her up quite quickly. So here she is. Ushio Shizuku. Hopefully I don't get spoiled here. Yeah, it is. That is her. But she's out in the open. It is her. Yeah, she's returned. I thought it was her. I question it because she's just like raw dogging the air right now. So, why? This is another thing about anime. Why does every character, like, why does it have a blood type here? I mean, I guess it makes more sense in this show. There is stuff to do with like mixing the blood, but I swear, like every anime, for some reason, they give like the characters a blood type, and I don't really understand why they do that so often. Why would anyone want to know about that? Why does anyone care about that? And what does it mean? A lot of the time, I just like I really question that. So yeah, she's returned, which is really nice to see because I did quite like her, and I thought she would be a good potential partner. She's really pretty as well. Yeah, it looks like a hectic episode next week. Good for nothing. Okay, good to see her back. Good to see her back. I kind of assumed that she would be back as well because it wasn't a massive part she had in that first episode. Yet she is shown quite a bit in the opening. That's good to see. But yeah, as I said, some really nice animation and fight scenes today. Pretty much a full episode like fight scenes with, as usual, some funny, ridiculous stuff going on. I got my head around like the blood stuff, but I still don't know if I like. Again, I get it with like the masters, like that totally makes sense. I mean, it doesn't, but it kind of does within this world. It's like, oh yeah, you know what? You've all honed your family bloodline so much, it makes sense that your blood would kind of do this and so on, or at least you can make sense of it. But he's just some like the assassin guy. He's just some random dude with normal blood, no kind of work to change it or anything like that. One I don't quite like. Yeah, not exactly on board with, but it's such a minor thing. I don't really care, to be honest. Just thought I'd point it out. But this guy's a very comical villain, isn't he? But yeah, as I said, nice bit of action today. Looks like we're going to get plenty more next week, so looking forward to that. Let me know what you guys thought about this one though in the comments. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And I'll see you guys then with episode 11, I believe.